Sarah here with your 3 poses for the IT band and the lateral side of the body. Let's start by coming to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and take a moment just to draw some attention to your breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Take at least 5 rounds, not necessarily trying to deepen your breath, but just observing it. After you've completed your 5 rounds, begin to lengthen your breath so that your inhale and your exhale match. Take a few more rounds on your own as we move into our first pose. This one's called Bananasana or banana pose. Slowly come to lay down on your mat, flat. Continue to take that nice long and deep breath. And then you gently take your right foot over towards the right, and then let your left foot follow. So you start to curve the side of your body. If you're tight in your IT band, that iliotibial band, you'll start to feel it just in the outside of the hip. And then maybe you feel comfortable crossing that left heel over the right. On your next inhale, raise your arms over your head. And then you're going to take that right palm again towards the right, and then let the left come to meet it. Keep both of your shoulders and both of your hips flat onto the mat. No peeling of your banana, keep it flat. And then maybe your elbows will cross. Maybe you just like to keep your palms up or together. If you get any tingling in your fingers as you stay here and breathe, then feel free to draw your palms back down at your sides. You'll start to feel this really open up, probably from the tips of your fingers, maybe all the way down to the left side of your heel. We'll be here for a little bit, so find a way to work towards your edge, like Goldilocks moment, that place that's just right, while also understanding your limitations, not going too far, too deep. No porridge that's too hot. Draw attention to the sensations of your body. Where do you feel this pose? How does that make you feel? Physically, mentally, emotionally? You can even maybe turn your head towards the left and look over the left shoulder. Just making a little twist for the cervical spine, for the back of the neck. 3 more breaths here. On an inhale, release the arms. Slowly start to make your way back onto the mat. Uncross your heels and make your way back towards the center. Take a moment just to feel the difference. You're going to feel like the left side of your body is maybe 3 inches taller. And then when you're ready, take an inhale and switch to the opposite side. Take your left heel over towards the left. Take your right to join it, maybe cross, maybe don't, maybe this is enough for you. Or maybe you need that left heel to cross over the right foot to hold it in place. Inhale, raise the arms over the head, and then exhale. Just swing yourself a little bit over towards your left. Maybe palms touch, maybe elbows touch. Just feel that lateral side of the body. Open up, and take a breath. Takes the body at least 30 to 45 seconds to even rest, to let your central nervous system even begin to understand what the pose is accomplishing, what's happening to the body. So give yourself a minute. Maybe give yourself 5 minutes in this pose. Again, you can look over the right bicep. If you find that your monkey mind begins to wander, draw your attention back to your breath. Three more breaths here. Draw the energy from the tips of your toes all the way to the crown of your head. And if this side you find is a little bit tighter than the other side, then stay here for a while. Otherwise, unwind your palms. Take your shoulders, snuggle yourself back onto your mat, unwind your heels, come back to the center. Feel the length and the difference of your spine. Give yourself a moment here. And then maybe bend both knees. You can find your own way up to a seat. You can gently fall to one side and give yourself a press up. One down, 2 more to go. So for our next side body, lateral IT band work, you're gonna come up to a kneel. From here, take your right leg, take it to a 90-degree angle out in front of you. Take that knee directly on top or right in alignment with the heel. Now what's want to occur here is that you want to come forward and get into that hip flexor, but instead pull back and stay right on top. If you need to, if your knee is a little bit fussy, you can roll up your mat so you have a little bit of double cushion. Come back to your lunge and inhale, raise your left arm to the sky. From here, you're gonna exhale and gently peel yourself to the side wall. You should start to feel it again along the side body. And then maybe right here on top into your tensor fascia lata. So most IT band problems occur. You get that tension and that pain on the outside of the knee. It's not the IT band itself. It's not that fascial layer. Take 3 more breaths here. It's the tightening of the muscles that surround the IT band that give you that trouble. So what we're doing here is opening in this hard to reach place just on the outside of the hip. Get a little bit deeper. Maybe if you want, you can have a block down here or something to hold yourself up if you need to, or you can take your forearm to your thigh. Don't let your belly get too loose. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come back to the center. Take a moment just to appreciate that stretch in the side of your body. Switch your legs. Second verse, same as the first, right? Inhale, raise that right palm up to the sky. Exhale, gently reach towards your left. Try not to let your shoulders come out of alignment. Don't add a twist here, just keep it in the lateral, side of the body. If you start to notice any kind of crunching here on the left side, think about inhaling to lengthen on both sides of your body, and then exhale like you would fold over like a workout ball, an exercise ball. If your neck cramps, you can try looking up, or you can try looking down. Every inhale makes you longer, and every exhale draws you deeper into the pose. 3 more breaths. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale. Gently come back to a neutral position. Unwind your mat if you doubled it up. And then come back onto your glutes. Sneak your glutes towards your heels, roll back onto your back. Ending off with a little bit more of a restorative pose for the IT band on the outside of the hip. Extend your right leg along the mat, and then inhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest. On your exhale, you're going to take your left knee with your right hand over towards your right. Taking a nice juicy little twist. Now if you feel comfortable here, a couple things to notice. If that left shoulder starts to come with you, maybe you can put a little pillow underneath. If you feel comfortable here, it should be right here on the outside of the hip, into the IT band, down towards the knee. You can also extend the leg, long, that left leg. See if that doesn't get a little bit deeper into the stretch. If you notice your left hip kind of lagging behind the right hip, you might have to press gently into the mat with your right leg to swing the right hip so it's directly underneath. It's called a hip stack. Always working to stack your joints in perfect alignment in yoga. Couple more breaths here. If you'd like to complete this twist, you can look away towards your left fingertips. And after a few breaths here, you can inhale, look up towards the sky, then the knee, unwind. Swing those hips back to center. Extend the left leg towards the bottom of your mat. Draw the right knee in towards your chest. And on your exhale, take your right knee with your left hand and pull it over towards the left. Twisting across the midline of the body, taking your right knee with you. And then extend your right palm towards the right side of your mat. You can gaze towards your thumb, your fingertips if you like, and just breathe. Notice if this side is tighter, or if it's more open. Maybe this isn't a problem area for you. And then extend that leg. If you like that nice long stretch, extend your right leg. Really give into the sensations, give into that relaxation as you breathe deep. And then inhale, look up towards the sky, bend the knee. Exhale, come back to center. Bend both knees, swing your hips back to the center. Back to alignment. And you can pause here if you like. Extend your legs. Take a mini Shavasana. Or bend your knees. Draw them towards your chest. Roll on up. Those are your 3 poses for your IT band and the lateral sheath. Thanks so much for joining me. Namaste.